Hi everyone, what's going on? James Catato joining you live from Scope Arena. A night of hockey here as the Norfolk Admirals host the Reading Royals. Now it's been kind of a tough season for the Admirals. They're 7-19 on the year, 7-19-2 to be exact. It's been a rough year. They're at the bottom of the ECHL this year, 30th out of 30 teams. Coming back fresh off the strike, the Admirals looking to kind of right 2026 in a much better light than 2025 when they began the season. So I'm going to bring in the play-by-play voice, a new play-by-play voice of the Admirals. Congratulations on that, by the way. Nick Gimbel joining me right now. Nick, first things first, when I talked to head coach Jeff Carr in the preseason before this ECHL campaign kicked off, he said that training camp was thin. The roster was thin because you had guys that were up in the AHL, got the call up, also guys that got traded to different teams. Talk to me about why this start has happened to the Norfolk Admirals.
You know, I think that's a question that everybody's asking. This is a roster that has, at one time, 6 Manitoba Moose signed players and 1 NHL signed player, the goaltender Isaac Poulter, with the Manitoba Moose. It's a question that everybody's asking. I think it boils down to a lot of puck luck. The Admirals have been in a lot of one-goal games where the puck just hasn't fallen their way. We talked the most recent game, the 2-1 loss in Reading on Wednesday on New Year's Eve. Those one-goal games have kind of bit the Admirals a little bit. They're looking to make that puck fall the right way to start 2026.
So with that, going into 2026, how can the Admirals right the wrongs, get back to the playoffs for a third year in a row?
I think it's trusting the process. We talked about Jeff Carr, the head coach of this team. He's the one that ushered in this playoff success for the Admirals the last 2 years, back-to-back 40-win seasons. This is a roster, like I said, that has a lot of veteran presence, but also those rookies that are still finding their way. We talked about Isaac Poulter, the NHL-signed netminder. He's back down from his stint in the American Hockey League when former Norfolk Admiral goaltender Thomas Milic made his way to the NHL, when NHL MVP Connor Hellebuck made his way to the injured reserve. So that goaltender shuffling happens all the time in minor league sports. They've got Isaac Poulter back. This is now a roster and it's a locker room that loves each other. I've been on the road with this team. It's a very tight-knit locker room. I think they just got to trust the process. They'll get that puck to start falling the right way, and they'll start stacking those wins one after another.
Awesome, Nick. Thank you so much. We're going to have highlights for the matchup between the Royals and Admirals tonight on Wavy News 10 and 11. We're going to send it back to you in the studio.